Okay, let's hope it's all working. Hello. Hi, everybody. It is me, Spectral Anomaly, second year med student, VTuber, and I'm this close to losing it on a daily basis. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully we're all doing good. Basically, what's going on today is we'll be streaming, I'll be yapping about antiarrhythmics, and then we're gonna do some AMBOSS questions after to kind of solidify what we learned. The main reason why I'm doing it as like we're filling out a handout today is because it an assignment was due. I didn't have like a PowerPoint thing prepared for antiarrhythmics, so I was like, what if I just use the handout that I'm supposed to do for homework as the thing that I do on stream? Seemed like it was a good idea. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Cardiomyocyte and the other one, them being the pacemaker action potential. I'm gonna make myself for this next part. The plateau phase, this is when we have the influx of calcium channels going in through the L-type calcium channel. This is when the influx of calcium goes in through the L-type calcium channels. And then further efflux of potassium through delayed potassium channels, when this allows for the electrolyte balance, for the electrical balance. In the plateau phase, calcium goes in, potassium goes out. So, I'm also using it for preparing for any exam. Yeah, welcome Hanabi. We're talking about arrhythmia, and then we're talking about arrhythmia management. So we're first going over like the original, like the phases of the cardiac action potential. Like this is just the myocyte cardiac action potential. Like we're just talking about the muscles right here, because the muscle one is then dictated by the pacemaker. We're gonna get to the pacemaker after. But okay, for the second phase, is the plateau phase. This is the influx of calcium through L-type calcium channels. But then, this is also, during this time, this is when we have the efflux, the removal of potassium through delayed potassium channels. And this allows for, like, regaining that electrical balance. So, see, I can write. I know how to write things. Look at that. That isn't too bad. Look at that. You can read it. You can read it. You can read it. It could be worse. And this one here, the potassium channels remain open and the calcium channels close. So in phases 2 and technically in phases 1, 2, and 3, potassium channels are open. Phase 4, potassium is closed. So then, 4 is going to be weird. Phase 4, this is like slow, spontaneous depolarization. I'm just using sponty because I don't want to write out the whole word, because if I do, my hands are gonna fall off. But okay, so 4, so like we're here. This is phase 4. 0. Wait. Did I do it right? Yeah. Oh, wait. 4, 0, 3. Yeah, I was right. So this is 4, 0, 3. 4, 0, 3. 4, 0, 3. It continues. It just never stops. So it goes from the SA node. The SA node is what happens first. That is what does the action potential. So with that, oh, sorry about that. Fucking love AMBOSS for a reason. So literally, you see here, I drew it wrong. I drew it wrong, but like, we get it. As is visible. Because like we start at the top. We start at the SA node, the sinus node, sinoatrial node. Then we go down to the AV node. That's in there. Like it's literally from atrioventricle. Sinoatrial is up here. Then we go down here. Bundle of His. It's in that septum. It's in that septum. It goes down. It goes down. Then we hit the Purkinje fibers. We hit the Purkinje fibers. This is the ventricular myocardium. So, like, basically, it starts here, goes into here, Purkinje fibers, and then it brings a contraction all the way up, back up here. So it's like it all starts here, then it goes down, then it goes up. I don't really know how to explain it, but this is basically it. Because, like, the SA node is the one that goes first. That's the one that does the first depolarization. Then after that, when it gets slower, it gets slowed down. And then the AV node happens. Then it goes out of the bundle of His. Then it goes into the Purkinje fibers. And then that's when it hits the ventricular myocardium. We got it? Like, so... One... So, like, this is... Let's say this is the S rhythm. So this is the... Let's say this is the atria rhythm. So, you're gonna do... automaticity. So, we're gonna take that, put it right here. Altered automaticity can arise from the following. It can be from the SA node, so sinus Brady or sinus tachy. Increased vagal tone can do that. And I'm already talking about it. Basically, on a first degree heart block, this is the normal. So on the top, this is the normal PR interval. So P to R. P to R, it's normal. But in a first degree heart block, it's a little bit longer. So the PR interval is delayed by like greater than 0.2 seconds. Each little square corresponds to a second. Here. So, oh wait, did the picture come up? Okay, cool, the picture came up. So, in this, so this is an EKG schematic of like types of second degree heart blocks, and the paper speed is still 25 millimeters per second. So, the P waves occur at regular rates at 78 at like 78 per minute in all tracing. So it's going to be very obvious that it's third degree. Third degree heart block is complete. There's no QRS. Third degree heart block is a complete block with no conduction. No conduction between the atria and the ventricles. P waves and QRS waves have no have their own regular rhythm. They're not talking to each other anymore. This is going to be bradyarrhythmia is going to be less than 60, greater than 100. Like, that's what tachyarrhythmia and bradyarrhythmias are. Class 5. Class 5 is, well, so the Sicilian Gambit is like from 1 to 5, but the Vaughan Williams is class 1 to 4. The Sicilian Gambit is technically a newer system, but class 1 for Vaughan Williams is a sodium channel blocker. Class 2, beta adrenergic. Class 3 is a potassium channel blocker. Class 4 is a calcium channel blocker, as we see here. Wait, mexilitine. Yeah, mexilitine. There's also strong ones, which are like propafenone or flecainamide or oh my god, I'm so bad at pronouncing this word. Flacanine. You know what? Fuck it. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Also, Hema, you know that if you're on the Discord, like, you can join and talk about this with me and explain if you want, of course. I'm not on there right now, but like, if people were able to like talk to me about it, I would. But okay, so then other effects. So then 1A can also do what? 1A blocks potassium, so it also affects class 4, period. Class 1A also has class 4 action potassium. Yeah, thank you. Indications are for atrial flutter, AFib, and SVT, supraventricular tachycardias. Adverse effects. Obviously, all these motherfuckers have QT prolongation and torsades due to potassium channel blockade. due to potassium channel blockade. Procainamide will cause lupus-like syndrome. So pyramide has anticholinergic activity. So you got dry mouth, dry eyes. You're dry as a bone. Disopyramide. So we got some CNS tissue, so like dizziness, insomnia, tremor, and seizures. Insomnia, tremor, or seizures. Then we have depression of the CVS depression of CVS system. So hypotension, asystole, and shock. So VTAC or ventricular tachyarrhythmias. The adverse effects. These can also cause arrhythmia, though the fun thing is, class 1C, they can cause arrhythmia due to slow dissociation on the receptor. So, another amiodarone has a half-life of 60 to 90 days. (60 to 90). Dronedarone specifically lacks the iodine component. Because of that, it has reduced thyroid or end organ adverse effects, unlike amiodarone. Like we can see it on here. Unlike, don't ask me why. So now we have class 5 drugs. Other drugs used to treat tachycardia or tachyarrhythmias, sorry. So these ones, they're going to be adenosine, magnesium sulfate, and digoxin. So we're going to start with adenosine. Adenosine acts on the purinergic receptor, so P1. This is going to have the effect of causing an increase in potassium efflux and decreased calcium. It is going to then hyperpolarize the calcium, or hyperpolarize the cardiac cells. This then slows conduction time through the AV node and interrupts re-entry pathways through the AP. Oh my god. Okay. Entry pathways, sorry. And interrupts the re-entry pathway through the AV node. This blocks the effects of acetylcholine, and it will decrease the sinus rate. This decreases the sinus rate, blocks ACH receptors, and increases heart rate. Or decreases heart rate. So, wait. Oh, wait, no. Atropine? Oh my god, no, I don't know how to read. I am so sorry. This is for bradyarrhythmias. Wait, where is it? I'm gonna look at this one. This is good. P. Q, U, R, S. Okay, I can't read it. Never mind. I can't read. It's too hard for me to see. Actually, wait, no. So, for atrial fibrillation, for acute therapy, we could literally just do amiodarone. For chronic therapy, you do. It's just atropine. For chronic therapy, though, I didn't even know there was a chronic therapy for bradycardia. So it's just atropine. This is from Goodman and Gilman's, but so a lot of the drugs, we can look at it on Goodman and Gilman's. Diltiazem and verapamil, these are going to be for acute IV for PSVT and atrial fib, so you can give. But like Santa's Brady, you don't really have to treat it. They're asymptomatic because like they're good. Crazy. Crazy. Ceftriax. This is bacterial meningitis. Third generation cephalosporins, ampicillins, and vanco will help. Natural killer cells. Yeah, this is like a monoclonal. This is like AMBOSS. This is like a pre-malignant plasma cell dyscrasia. I was like, that looks cancerous. And natural killer cells do not need prior sensitization in order to like kill things off. Wait, right? Oh no! Oh no! I read this wrong. I read this wrong. This is not gonna be right. What? What is it? Left shoulder. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, now I know. But I like the messaging. I like the huddles. I like the clips. I like the templates. I like the canvas. I like the lists and the file sharing. But like AI is not necessary. So your serum ferritin will be decreased. Your total iron binding capacity. Your iron capacity would be increased. Your MCV would be decreased. Oh no, neurocystis or oh. Yeah, I was like, this look like, oh my god. What is this? What? Huh? I hate this question. What the fuck? This question is my 13th reason. What do you mean? I was right. It was Tania Solium. It was Tania Solium. Fuck you. It was Tania Solium. Which you get from Rope Park. No. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Latency period. 8 years is not long enough. If you or a loved one have mesothelioma, or because like the latency, like the latency period for development of mesothelioma after exposure of after like asbestos exposure is like a long fucking time. Is this Swyer syndrome? Fuck. I forgot what it is in Swyer syndrome though. Oh, it was just G. I was like, it's probably G. I should have just clicked that.